Clink. Mm-hmm. Oh, my eyes. My eyes are so dry. Oh, yo, climbing shoes?
They're in the house. Why do you have all these stickers? My dad.
Whoa, what kind of stickers you got?
I figured you want one of the period ones.
Oh my god, it's 6:43 a.m.
Yeah.
Good. Soak.
Who are that?
Who are that?
I connected from my room. I don't have my phone on.
Alright, so what happened in Cyberpunk?
Jumping right into it. Are we podcasting? Yeah.
We are podcasting.
Oh, sorry.
Get surprise guested.
On God.
On God.
For real, for real.
Afar.
Take it away, referee.
Oh, you guys finished up your previous encounter?
Went back to Typhon to collect.
You went back home first, and then Typhon was like, hey, let me pay you. And then Horace got in a long argument about, correctly so, you can't just wire us the money. And Typhon's like, no, come here.
I mean, he had a very valid reason of like, look, you know, that has to go from network to network. A net runner could intercept it. You guys are in a bad part of town. You know, I feel like it'd be way easier if you just met me in the middle of the night right now. And then
He said at your convenience. I was the one who, I should do my Horace accent. I was the one who went and woke everybody up and made everyone get up in the middle of the night to go get the money. We could have waited till the morning.
Horace is just really excited to see that old man.
He is a night owl.
It was more so that it was the middle of Horace's day.
True.
It was
He
Horace's.
doesn't wake up until 3 p.m.
Yeah.
It was Horace's 1 p.m. So we go over to Typhon's in the Hatsune Miku van.
Yes.
Classic.
I don't think we had any. No, we had an issue.
We met an old friend. Met a guy along the side of the road. Horace looked out the passenger side window and spotted a familiar-looking fellow.
Hold on a fucking minute.
Hold on. And he.
Hold up a minute.
So we had Harvey pull over, and there was a man there who looked suspiciously like the man that Vinny and Horace murdered in cold blood.
The PI.
A private investigator.
Was not private investigating them.
Was not private investigating them. They just decided to kill a man. And then, they pulled over, and Horace rolled down the window, like, with the crank, and was like, "Boy, mate, who are you? What are you doing out here?" And he specified that he was investigating his dead twin brother's murder. And Horace kind of looked in the back of the van towards Vinny and told him to open the door. And then he had Cruz grab the man and put him in the van.
So on the sidewalk of this street, lit up by street light, a van pulls up, side door opens,
Miku van.
Hatsune Miku van.
and then just giant robotic arms reach out, grab this man, and pull him in.
I'm sure it happens every day. Like, the only notable factoid about that is that it was a Hatsune Miku van. I'm sure people get grabbed off the street by vans regularly.
With different anime characters on
Yeah.
them.
So Cruz held him down, and we kind of told him, "You need to drop it, mate. There's nobody. Your brother's dead. I didn't kill him. He was killed by the mob or something, and I'm just the messenger." And he was like, "No." And so we shot him in the kneecap and threw him out of the van.
And I think he got the message.
and drove away.
He briefly surpassed Cruz's grappling check,
And scrambled out of the
and then
van.
decided to not, try and take a hold of that grapple and just decided to run away.
Yeah.
Why would he try to take a hold of that?
Yeah, he's gonna try to grapple Cruz.
in
That's
the
a
middle of
smart
a van
man.
full of hostiles.
Yeah, I have a hostage now who looks like he can self-destruct in my arms.
And then we got to Typhon.
And then we got to Typhon's.
Yeah, and it was nighttime, so Violet was there. Well, just a little awkward. That's all.
Horace walked past her, went to the elevator, stood in the
Did not
elevator,
acknowledge.
and it didn't go up. So he just stood there awkwardly waiting for it to move.
A true
Until
Sigma
he was-
male ignoring females.
Until he was rightly agitated enough to yell at her to make it go up.
And then she did.
And then she did. And they got upstairs and they talked to Typhon, and Typhon was like, what did he say? I don't remember. He said something.
Yeah, congratulations.
We'd like to celebrate. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Would
he
anybody
gave
like
people a
something to drink?
Oh, yeah.
But then he was like, you guys did such a good job. He didn't expect you to do a great job. He can make you do a better job. He's gonna make you better. He's gonna
Thank
improve
you. Better. So then
He gassed everybody.
the room fills up with gas, and everyone drops like flies, with the exception of the giant robot
He
man.
had fucking nasal filters. I should have seen that coming.
But giant robot man. I'm glad I didn't play Cam that episode. Yeah, whatever. I'm
Sure.
glad I didn't play Cam that session because Cam also has nasal filters and just would have been like, hey man, this is really fucked up that you're doing here.
And then the man would have come out with a lead pipe and hit you over the head with it.
Yeah.
Bonk.
We had people in the elevators that were waiting.
I don't know, because Cam's also a religious guy that Cruz has some affiliation with. Like,
I'm
I
gonna
feel like...
look me in the eye and tell me that Cam would have been cool with that doctor taking everybody down to do weird experiments on them. Tell me.
No, he
Tell me.
wouldn't have been.
He's
That's what I'm
saying that
saying.
Cruz would have sided with Cam.
Yes,
Ah,
and then
okay.
Cruz would have ripped him limb from limb.
Or, yeah, not likely, but it would have been a bit of a debacle.
A bit of a debacle.
But
A bit of a debacle.
that's
That
not
would
what
have been the rest
happened.
of the
You weren't
campaign,
playing Cam.
yeah.
You were playing
Auto runner.
There
Not
we go.
freebooter.
Not freebooter. You were playing Auto Runner, and Auto Runner fell asleep.
Fell asleep.
Honk shoeing.
Honk shoeing.
And then
The pillow of her afro.
we went to the basement of a murder mansion.
Oh yeah, because that's what it was. Is Typhon talked to Cruz, was like, "Hey, these people have a lot of flesh. I'm gonna make them have less flesh. You like that, right? Help me carry them down." And Cruz is like, "Yes." Okay.
All right.
All right.
So then we wake up. Horace
I got
There's a dude.
was
a
the
dude
first to
woke you
wake up.
and he was trying to climb on me.
Yeah.
And
So you killed him.
so I kicked him in the face with my razor feet. And then he didn't die, so I got up and kicked him again. And he still didn't die. And then at some point I kicked him again and he dodged it, and I was like, all right, never mind. Carry on.
All right, fair play.
Carry on. And so I walked over and let Vinny out of his pod.
Yeah, because you guys woke up and you were in a surgical room basement almost, where two of you guys were on the table, the rest were in cryogenic pods waiting, and everybody had some fun little
We
augmentation.
let him out.
Horace had some giant talons with
We
razors.
had big talon. I had big talon feet.
Jana just woke up with fancier cyber legs
Built-in heels.
with built-in heels.
I had
She gets taller.
I had like one of those slingies to keep things on my stomach.
Oh yeah.
You had like a
Sticky-
Rottweiler
sticky
on your
hand.
thumb.
You know.
Yeah.
Harvey.
Think about how easy it would be to open up like thumbprint doors.
Yeah.
Here you go. Yeah.
From a
You don't even gotta move.
You can climb a building that way. It's like a grappling hook.
Yeah.
And then you
And
got
you're
a
doing
little
the thumbs up
you
the
got a
whole
little
time.
switch and you just flick it and it just takes you up there. It's like special ops units, how they have that thing they like put on like
Oh, and
elevator,
they just-
elevator wires
yeah.
and go up like that. It's like that, but it's your finger.
I'm
It
so
is.
much cooler.
I'm so much cooler now.
Harvey had a snake in her throat that she could just pop out and
A
beat
cyber
people with. Yeah, it was
Not a real snake.
no, it
Oh,
wasn't a real
rain.
snake. It was not a real
Rain.
snake.
It was raining for a second. It might still. Oh, it is.
Oh. Cruz didn't have anything because he would have gone into cyberpsychosis, and that would not have been fair.
He also was the only one who stayed conscious, so the doctor couldn't operate on him.
He would have let him.
He would have.
And then
That would have been really funny if you're like,
Icebreaker
cool,
had
I'm gonna Cruz, you're now a cyber psycho, and then the final boss was us just fighting Cruz.
It would have been so easy to do that too. Is all I'm saying. Like, oh, it could have been so.
He would have loved that.
That's what
as well.
I'm right. Yeah, he would have killed you guys and been happy about it. Or
I
he would
had
have
an
tried
EMP.
to. There you go.
Indeed.
That is the other good part.
I'm sure that I could jack into something on him.
Yeah.
Let's pause there. Yeah.
Pause.
Pause.
Okay.
Okay. I did it.
Everybody just passed out. Everybody
Cruz
woke up.
should have just killed us. I'm confident that we could have taken.
You guys
care
started
of
getting people out the
We
crowd pod.
absolutely
We
could have
could've.
fucking killed him. What are you talking
I
about?
do 40 damage a turn.
Yeah.
them. Let's go.
I'll just stand there and let Vincent shoot him.
Vincent shoot.
With his
He still
fucking
has
gun.
a head.
He still has a head. If he has a head, he's dead.
I really wish I had a way to inflict the broken head condition or the cracked skull, because that means I just do double damage on top of an aim shot.
You give somebody a critical injury and they just roll bad. You just gotta roll 6s all the time, get some loaded dice.
Well, in my system, if you do an aim shot to the any time you hit the head is double damage, or the only way that you can hit a head is with an aim shot.
Yeah.
So
It's like,
your aim shot
Fallout.
will do double damage. Yes.
Regular headshots do double damage. If you aim shot.
No green arrow. What's this?
What's this?
Oh yeah, he wants cracked head so he can do triple damage.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Would it not be quadruple?
No,
in the original,
it moves it up a stage.
I see.
in the original Fallout games, and in a lot of CRPGs from that era that had guns, you would, and this is why like they made VATS like a system, is because in that game you could either just shoot, like you click on the guy and just shoot him, or you could aim shot and like select a body part and shoot specifically at that for a higher AP cost and a lower accuracy chance, which I assume is where they probably got it from TTRPGs like Cyberpunk, for stuff like that, because it's very similar.
Mm-hmm. Well, wasn't VATS its own TTRPG? Or wasn't it some sort of like system?
VATS is the system in
Fallout.
Fallout.
No, I know, but there was like VATS was taken from something else.
If
I
it
could be
was-
remembering
if
something
it was,
else.
I've never heard of it.
I'd look it up, but
But the original Fallout games had a system very similar to VATS, which I assume inspired VATS
I see.
when they
Okay.
remade the games as 3D first-person shooters. But anyway, fuck. Oh
It's
my
been so
god,
long.
it's been so long.
It's been
so
so long.
Holy shit. Oh my goodness.
You gave yourself a headache.
Well,
So
Well,
you guys wake up and everybody else gets up and you guys are able to hack some stuff.
we hacked.
Yes.
Cruz just fucking tore the hinges off of a elevator. Not a
Elevator?
Elevator. Yeah, that's what it was called.
So you
It's
dig a hole to hell in Terraria.
Terraria, yeah, it is.
There you go. He fucking tore the metal doors off of the elevator so you guys could just walk in after your netrunners hacked it to go up.
Yeah, net running incredibly easy after you get some dragons. It's very nice.
the most powerful thing.
It is literally just pay to win.
Love a good dragon.
Could
That's
have
why I
gotten
started putting
It is
dragons in
Cyberpunk.
there.
I would expect it to be pay to win.
yeah. Could have gotten a kraken. Glad I got a dragon.
Nice.
But there was something you guys hadn't faced before, because all of these levels now had daemons, which would actively work against you.
I will say, if it was just Johan or just me, that would have been much more challenging. But the fact that it was both of us, were like, yo, let's go.
I should have made it harder. I was just like, I didn't want to stall everything while you guys play your own minigame that nobody else can play.
Yeah.
I actively don't want to learn the net running system because I feel like it lets me play the character better if I have absolutely no fucking idea.
I
what
do
you're
like
talking
your
about.
strange looks every so often when you do check in and you're like, I'm sorry, you're
You've got
what?
a dragon.
A fucking dragon? You're fighting a wraith? What?
A wraith, pardon me.
What the fuck are you doing over there?
There's an imp shooting turret things at us, but there's also a raven that's attacking you guys and making you do like brain damage.
So how does jacking it work? Is it like you have a VR and you're like walking around the room and shit, or
You're
just
not walking
plug
around
into a
it's
computer?
the way that it's been described is you do have to access. It's like Wi-Fi, so you have to get
What
close
year
enough.
did the first Cyberpunk edition come out?
1988.
That one was different. That one you did have to actually be like physically plugged into something.
Yes.
But now there's Wi-Fi. But you guys
Wi-Fi that
essentially
works
get like
from 18 feet away.
yeah. But then you get like essentially like a VR overlay over their normal eyes of what's going on, and essentially it's like they're in an elevator and the elevator will open up to things that attack them, and then they can continue down the elevator.
I see.
Yeah, it's basically like a dungeon.
There's
I would still like to imagine that they're just like shadow boxes.
Yeah, they are. That's exactly it. It's like the Yu-Gi-Oh! You can see the dragon like materialize next to them, but just very very small amount of polygons.
Damn, if I had not already made my magic system, I would have made it like that. I'm just like, oh yeah, Netrunners now they're just playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
They're just playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
So we go downstairs and there's
Upstairs.
upstairs, same difference. And
There's stairs.
It's an elevator.
it's an elevator.
We got a lot.
It's a lift.
Lift.
It's a lift.
I go up the lift.
I go up the lift
To the first floor.
to the first floor.
There's 3 dudes in cages. Gianna's like, fuck that, I ain't looking at that. The
And
police will handle
there's
that.
Drones.
I'm gonna go over to that computer over there, and there's drones. And Gianna's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna shoot that drone. And then I think Gianna, Vinny, and Cruz shot the drones down. We're like, all right, easy enough. Let's hack into this
Well,
computer.
you guys were.
I definitely think I was asleep at this point. I'm not gonna lie.
That's okay. You were so tired. It was fine. I think you guys didn't have both of the drones down. I think one of them was definitely down. But then there was a demon in this one too, and that demon then opened up the gates
Yes.
so that one of the guys could absolutely start attacking you.
Which Gianna
But before
did
that,
not like.
Gonna make that.
Vinny, not Vinny. Vinny was asleep. He was in a coma. Horace
Horus.
saw something that caught his attention.
Oh yeah, there was a hot dog man in one of the
A big jackal.
big jackal man. I'm sad you didn't have because in the initial part you had like a character art for all.
He did, yeah.
I thought you were gonna do that again. I spent a lot of time trying to find that.
You and I know.
But
Just post it.
I could. I'll just
have.
draw him. I've already
Yeah.
drawn him a couple of times.
Let's go. Wait, a couple of times. I've only gotten one.
I'll show you when we get back.
Nice.
It's just a sketch.
Nice.
But
Nice.
yeah, there was a big man who'd been turned into a dog man with cybernetics. And Horus walked over and he looked suspiciously like an Anubian jackal, which is the kind of jackal that Anubis is. This man was not Anubis, of course. Horus knows Anubis well. He's his uncle.
Wait, is this the uncle that he got in a wrestling match with?
No, that was
that's
Set.
Set.
Okay.
Anubis is his other uncle who did not get in a wrestling match with him.
And also killed his dad.
Set killed his dad.
That's what I mean.
Okay. Just making sure. How to get the law check. He didn't feed him a salad.
I've played Smite.
Eru law.
Still one of my greatest moments. Having that salad dressing thing just.
Oh
on
yeah.
lock.
So he started talking to him, and the guy was like freaking out because he'd been trapped in a cell, and he was like, "Oh, help me! Oh my god!" And Horus was like, "Oh, opportunity has presented itself. My bodyguard is in a coma at the moment. And you look like a smashing addition to my
You're already on theme.
my posse. You're already on theme. Just with a bit of gaslighting, we'll get you all shaped up to be the perfect worshipper."
They wiped your memories. They gave you fake memories.
So Horus, while everybody else was freeing everyone, Horus was talking to this guy and started gaslighting him by saying that they implanted, because the guy remembered everything beforehand. He'd been there for 4 weeks or whatever. And Horus was like, no. Your name's Hemu, and he implanted fake memories into your brain. Whoever you were before, that's a lie. You're Hemu, you're my bodyguard. And I've been trying to get you out of here for 4 weeks. And he's like, what?
Huh?
And I don't believe you. And Horus was like, I think I'll use my credit card. Horus was like, no, mate, you gotta believe me. You do believe me, of course. And so Horus, over the course of the rest of the mission, was
that was his real mission. It wasn't to get out.
He would just check in with Hemu, and I don't remember what his name was before that. It doesn't matter. It's not his name anymore.
It was never his name.
It was never his name.
Fake
What
memory.
would Vinny be if you gaslit him into thinking that he was an Egyptian god?
Like what animal person?
No, what god?
Well, Hemu isn't a god. He's just a guy that Horus decided he just named.
Because
him that.
Horus can't have competition with another
Yeah,
god.
there's not another god. Horus is the only living god. He's just a guy, just like you're Vinny, and he's Hemu. Yeah. So while so Horus made it his mission to protect this perfect man, totally platonically protect this perfect man, and who's perfect, not in a sexual way. Horus is straight.
He likes women.
perfectly.
Well, he's a women enjoyer. He enjoys women.
He is perfectly built for bodyguarding. He has very
He's
narrow
perfectly
hips
built.
and wide shoulders.
He's built for it.
Yes, he's built for it.
He's built for it. He's the perfect accent to what Horus is built for, which is of course being a performer, and nothing else.
So we get up to the next floor.
Yeah.
And
Oh
there-
no, because you guys had 2 cyber psychos to kill.
Oh
guys
well,
killed 2
well we
cyber
were
psychos.
yeah. In the background of the
Yeah.
gaslighting.
Yeah.
Johan continued shadowboxing
Yeah.
with his dragon, and then Gianna and Cruz were just killing a cyber psycho, and then
The
another
cyber psycho
cyber
got
psycho.
a few good hits in.
Yeah, they did just start dropping grenades, and I
Yeah.
think that was fantastic.
Oh, I was away for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think your jaw got broken at some point. Something
I
got
had
broken.
12 HP left that session.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh yeah, because you fucking took a ton.
I took 2 grenades.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk
Jesus.
2045.
Oh yeah, because
Vinny
Austin
fucking
threw one of
dies.
them.
Huh?
Yeah.
Austin threw one of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Then you guys got up to the top floor, and it was kind of much of the same. It was the actual floor was Typhon's house.
I need to say here, I did give Kemu my gun as a show of trust because he is my bodyguard.
Yeah.
And that,
Do you have a gun?
I had like a dubstep gun. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
And I gave him my dubstep gun, and
Is that like the one from Borderlands 3?
yeah,
Nice.
it's exactly that one, not the one from Saints Row. It's the one from Borderlands. Yeah, and so I think, I mean, of course, because he's now my character. By the time we get to Cyberpunk, whatever your one's gonna be, he is gonna be his bodyguard, and he will be fully gaslit.
Fully yes.
And Vinny will still have to be there.
Vinny can be there. He's just Horus wanted something that's a bit more like the guy
On
played
brand.
into the act
Yeah.
and wasn't just like a guy Horus slept like whose couch he slept on. Like and conveniently was also
Nice
really good
save.
with guns. Yeah.
Nice save. So we get to the top. Gianna and Johan start jacking in, ding, because they're trying to like take over and disable the turrets and swarms of robots and shit.
Yeah, there were swarms and then a mobile drone, so it had treads.
I
Move
only imagine that in my head as a Roomba with like a Gatling gun on it.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Typhon was there, and he was like, "Come on, guys, we can't be friends. Let's just be friends. Let's all
And
be
Horus
friends."
tried to talk to him for a good minute or so.
Wasn't gonna
Like,
happen.
hey, open the door, mate.
Just open the door.
And then Typhon was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna put you guys back down there then," and then started attacking.
Yeah. And then we killed him.
Yeah. And you guys escaped into the beautiful daylight of Night City.
I got to auto fire once.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did. Now you guys have a house that you can steal. We just gotta pay property taxes on it, which
Yeah,
you do
that's not-
even more often.
I can't wait.
That burned 5 miles real goddamn quick, didn't
Oh
it?
my god. And then I can't wait for us to start Tristan's thing, and that we've already given up on the house because that mortgage was fucking ridiculous.
You just gotta figure out a way to sell it and then make somebody pay cash.
How did it suddenly fall into our possession?
I'm just saying you lie to somebody and be like, "Oh yeah, no, this is our place. Just give us
Don't-
the money up front and move in."
It's more of you stay there until
Then why do we have to pay for it?
It's
because
squatting rights.
you stay there until he doesn't pay the mortgage because he's dead, and then someone shows up to
Yeah.
collect,
And
and,
then we
it's
leave.
Night City, so they show up with weapons.
We leave.
Yeah.
Or
then
you can just pay the
run.
rent, and then in which case you would say, "Oh no, that
It's
mortgage
not.
is fucking outrageous. We're gonna go."
Yeah. You guys have a place you can hang out for a little bit, or at least sell everything. He's got some nice stuff in there.
Horus has got to hang out at Hemi's apartment and get rid of all the pictures of his family.
That was my favorite part of that was Horace being like, "So Hema, do you have like an apartment somewhere?" And he's like, "Well, I think that would just be a fake memory then, wouldn't it?" He's
Wait,
like,
no, that part was real.
"Well, you know, it's easiest to implant fake memories if you have some real
Well,
memories."
sandwiched in between two truths, you know. So, like your family, not real. Your apartment, very real. The
Very
pictures
real.
of your family in the apartment, not real.
Your wife, not real.
Your kids, not real.
Your heterosexuality, not real.
Not real. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's like 2099 when everything's like disintegrating around.
Yeah. So my cyberpunk will be on my birthday.
Yeah.
I think I have enough shit put together that I could start like letting you guys look at stuff and building characters, but that is also a fucking 2 months away, so I don't think that's of the utmost importance.
I think you guys are gonna like it though.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
That was like easily the best run of Cyberpunk so far. So I'm still like ready to play more Cyberpunk. So.
Yay.
Nice.
Alright. That was cyberpunk.
Nice. You want to do that again? You gotta close the door so you don't have to clap.
Come on.
Amateur hour over here. We're saying the not right word. We're saying...
I mean, I did everything right this time. How embarrassing.